Welcome back, dear friends, to another episode of Amnesia Memories. Wee. It's fucking hot as balls outside. The weather outside is terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Let's continue on our romantic adventure. I just taught you that a minute ago, you idiot. You should learn to use your brain more. You won't go very far in life without being able to do math in your head, idiot. He sure does love to say idiot, doesn't he? Oh. Yeah, I'm going to basically change Orion's voice whenever I feel like it, so I don't feel like doing the Japanese voice for him right now. No, this is exactly how I imagined things would go from the very beginning. I think that's about everything. Do you remember it all? I think so. Are you okay, Lamashtu? Alright then, put it into practice. I'll pretend to be your customer. And you serve me. Lamashtu, do your best so that he doesn't make fun of you anymore. Oh, the place we went to the other day where you work sure was fucking stupid. It was a maid and butler cafe. You know what a maid is? Just try to play the part. Welcome, dear. Oh wait, I should do an. Welcome, dear customer. No, actually, I think my character's French. Welcome, dear customer. Were you listening to me? Were you listening to me at all earlier? Wait, what? Hold on. I forgot what my voice sounded like. What? This relationship, everything we built. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Were you listening to me at all earlier? Do it over. Welcome back, master. No, I don't want to say that. I quit. Oh no, wait, my character's friends. I quit. I will work at the Eiffel Tower and sell baguette with my beret. Let's see. Next you have to show them their seat and give them the menu. After you bring them some water, say, please call for me when you're ready to order. Then, you watch how they're doing from a distance until they call you. It shouldn't take too long. I'd like to order. Then you ask what their order is. Do you remember how? You want some grub? Yeah, I know this is the right answer, but this is the only proper one. I'll have a made coffee set and a banana tart. When you receive the order, repeat it back to them before going into the kitchen. I'll be back in just a moment. Was that the doorbell? Who the bloody hell could it be at this time in the evening? He-Man! What the fuck are you doing here? It's past 11 at night, for God's sake. Can't you sleep? Huh? Seriously, He-Man, you came all this way just to act like a douche. Did you hear that? I called you a douche. Huh? Oh. Well. Oh, I called him. Do you know who it is? It is Santa Claus. Come on in. What, do you own this place now? You're still in Lamashtu's house? Jeez, look at those arms of yellow gentleman over there. Jesus goddamn, man. You really need to work on that. Those arms look like they would break if you look angry at them. Oh, this is the guy. Oh, this is the guy you saw at the cafe. Haha. Lamashtu, are you like okay? Your memories are still a bit mixed up, right? Like, oh my god. Just come in. This is Toma. You saw him at the cafe the other day. I thought it'd be a problem if you didn't have anyone to rely on at work, so I explained to him what was going on. Explained? I wish. More like you just told me. So, how much have you forgotten? Like, have you completely forgotten me? She doesn't remember either of us. In fact, I don't think she even knows what this place is. Huh? Like, oh god. What do you mean? You don't think she knows? Then just tell her, man. She can figure it out much for herself. I'm just helping her with the things she can't. Here we go again, Lamashtu. Sometimes I wish I could forget that this guy had such a terrible attitude. Like, a god. I'm sure he's put you through a lot. It must be so frustrating, girlfriend. I'm so sorry about that. Stop calling her. No, you need to treat her better. I treat my boyfriend premium all the time. I even give him a reach around. Why do they need to sound so serious? Are they friends? What's going on here, Lamashtu? Can you remember anything? Oh wait, fuck. No, there we go. Whatever. Just handle any work problem she has, Toma. That's what we did during Vietnam War 3, when we were sitting there in Alabama, holding the fort against the Chinese. That goes without saying. Oh gosh, I'd help her even if you didn't ask me. Anyway, Lamashtu, it feels kind of weird saying this to you, but let me introduce myself. I'm Toma. We've known each other ever since we were kids, girlfriend. I'm kind of like your older brother. I thought I was an older brother to Shin too, but... I'm not a kid. I've seen war. I've seen death. And it haunts me to this day. I don't need some pseudo older brother. As you can see, he doesn't prefer it. An older brother, huh? Oh, maybe that's why Shin decided to have you see Thelma the other day. Feel free to ask me anything, even if it's not about work. You're not alone in this, so don't overspend your energy. Sure, he sounds kind now, but he'll make ridiculous demands of you later like it was nothing. Like this one time, he asked me if I could, you know, when I would go to the grocery store, if I could bring along some toothpaste for him. Like, who the fuck does he think he is? Does he? You're not my mom. Get out of my room, mom. I'm trying to write poetry about the darkness in my soul. I wouldn't do that to Lamashtu. I trust you on that at least. Anyways, you can trust him like we trust each other in Vietnam. I think he's the type who would keep his mouth shut if he's told to. Don't worry, or I keep my mouth open. There's one more person. A girl named Saga at work. I guess you could say she's your best friend. You can trust her, but she'll go blabbing about everything to everyone. Don't tell her anything you want to keep secret. That's about all of the people I can think of that you can count on. Yeah, I'd say everyone else is just an ordinary friend. If anything happens, come to me or Saga or Shin. Although this guy's studying for his exams, so you might not want to call on him much. He's got prep school on days you work on anyway. Wait a second, don't you have school today? How the hell would you, of all people, know that? I'm writing poetry. Wait, he had school today? He took the day off just to come to see you the other day too. What a gentleman! I heard from Lamashtu that you have classes on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's why she works those days. Are you seriously in a position to ditch prep school? I'm not saying you're stupid, but you can't afford college unless you're selected for an academic scholarship, right? Lamashtu, you talk too much. I don't talk at all. There's not much point in telling her that in her current state she doesn't even remember. But I didn't know he needed to be chosen for a scholarship. I guess Shin's family doesn't have money to spare. He's in such a precarious situation. Makes me wonder why the fuck he has like some chest piercing thing. Or, I don't even know what the demo shit is, man. But he's taking the time to visit you. So that's nice. Thanks. Oh, thanks for coming here, even though you're busy. Oui. What was, no, not gracia. Gracias, senor. No, that's, what the fuck was thank you again in French? Domo? Nee. No, wait. Fuck. What are you doing? You're trying to learn French now? I need to know this. Oh, merci! Merci, monsieur! Merci, mon ami! Alright. Thanks for coming here, even though you're... Thanks for coming here, mon ami, even though you're busy. Oui. It's not that big of a deal. It's kind of weird to hear you thank me so directly, baby. But you're welcome. My studies aren't an issue, because I've got MCR to help me concentrate during my studies. Well, I write in my Death Note notebook, writing about all those jokes I don't like at school. I'll be in class for the next 3 days, so I can make it all up in no time. More importantly, I'm counting on Saga and Toma to fill in during the times I can't see you. Thanks in advance. I don't mind at all. Alright. She got a new cell phone, so make sure you get her a new number. Sawa too. Oh, that's right. The old one broke during the accident. Just a sec. Do I need to do something? That should do it. By the way, it's fine that you're keeping her amnesia a secret and all, but you've taken her to see a doctor about this, right? Of course. Wow, he just outright... Oh. Wow, he just outright lied, and with such a straight face too. Alright, fine. Just be sure you'll take responsibility for this no matter what happens. He's just like an older brother, not trusting at all. Of course. I'm prepared to take full responsibility. Oh, really? Don't you think it would be better if she took a break from work? Taking a break wouldn't guarantee her recovery. If it was just a matter of taking some medicine and sleeping, I'd have her do that. But that isn't the issue here. In fact, I think some physical and mental stimulation would be more helpful. That's right, huh? Yeah, this is the one area where Shin's tough love really does help us out. Why? We can't even do shit ourselves, but whatever. Well, I guess if all 3 of us look after her, there shouldn't be any issue. Right. Anyway, Toma, why don't you help us out with some roleplay for work? I was about to lose it, being alone with her. Yeah, you know, I've got issues. It's because of my uncle. He would do things with me. He would write poetry with me about vampires. Because, you know, I really like vampires. They're such a reflection of the darkness inside my soul. It's just who I am, man. You know who I am like? I'm like Ellicott from Castlevania. That's who I am. That's right. What? Roleplay? Are you having her practice serving customers? Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Alright then. Have a seat there, Lamashtu. Start from the beginning. Let's see here. By the beginning, I guess he meant to start with the customer coming into the cafe, huh? Welcome, dear customer. For fuck's sake, I don't even know what to say about your idiocy anymore. Man's vocabulary isn't... It's not my... You know what this is called, my friend? It's called grab ass. Fucking about. Maybe if you'd go to the gym, you'd know that. Oh, whatever. Alright, Shin, that's going too far. I'm always nice to my girlfriends. Welcome back, madam.
Okay.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Today's your first day of work. I know shit until I told you about yesterday, but it's way different actually doing it.
Thomas said he would help you out if you're not sure of anything in particular, but still, do your best, Lamashtu. You've still got bandages all over the place, even on your neck. I wonder if that's okay in this kind of job. Well, whatever. Just blind them with a smile. Good morning.
What voice shall we give the employer? Let's go with, What now, Lamashtu? You're late for work. Oh wait, is it? Maybe this is one. This one is a little bit too much like the emo guy. Oh, hello, Lama. Well, this one looks like manual labor. Says he used to work with Joe Barbaro. I'm trying to get into the groove here for a good voice for this guy. You know, oh hello Lamashtu, you know, it's good morning today and it's very nice to see you, bro fist. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll just like ramble along and I'll just keep flinging shit at the wall until something sticks. That's my usual strategy for anything I do in life. Huh? Are you feeling okay? That accident really was unfortunate. Let's see.
Looking for a Mr. Pappalardo?
Oh, yeah? Why?
My name's Vito Scaletta. My old man used to...
Oh, Elliot. What now? Well, this one don't like manual labor. What the fuck? Said he works with Joe Barbaro. Bullshit. Who wanna load crates if he works with Joe? You'll have to explain this one to me, sonny boy. What's your story?
Well, my mother wanted me to come talk to you about an honest job, but I need some real money, so this ain't gonna cut it.
Them women, they're all the same. Right, Steve? Sure, Derek. She doesn't want you hanging around with Joe, right? My mother was the same way. Look what become of me. Union boss. I got the whole fucking waterfront under my thumb.
Alright. Are you feeling okay? That accident really was unfortunate, but those bandages are actually pretty cute. What? What kind of fucking sick bastard is this? Alright, maybe I gotta... Are you feeling okay? That accident really was unfortunate, but those bandages are actually pretty cute. maybe that voice is more fitting for this asshole, but I don't know. I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm gonna do his magical coin flip again. Let's see what is... Oh, there we got a coin. Heads is Derek, tails is Insane Psychopath. Heads, Derek it is. Are you feeling okay? That accident really was unfortunate, but those bandages are actually pretty cute. Your official first day back won't be until next week. I've told this to you and your boss. The cafe, the whole district, it's all under my thumb. But working half days today and the day after tomorrow will be a good rehab. Don't push yourself too hard though. I need you in full condition on the drug running job on Tuesday. Them Colombian, you can't trust those fucking Colombians. They got no honor like us Italians. They break omerta without a second thought. Just think of this as training to get your body used to working again, little by little. I should work on the Joe Pesci voice sometimes. Huh. Funny how? Funny how? No, I can't do a Joe Pesci voice. Seeing a maid in bandages is quite attractive in its own... Japan. That's all I gotta say to that. Fucking Japan. I almost want you to keep wearing them. What? What the fuck kind of bastard is this guy? What? Why is he perving on crippled girls? That's weird. That's really weird. Well, I guess he can't be a mafioso boss without also being a pervert. Good morning. Oh, sorry. I said I'd help you out today, but you ended up getting here first. Did the manager say anything unusual to you? Don't worry about it too much. He doesn't bite or anything.
What's that, Thomas? What's that, Thomas? You sounded a little rude.
Not at all. I just hadn't seen you put on that kind of pressure in a while, so I figured she might have taken aback a bit.
Of course not. I was only encouraging her.
It seems like this person is the manager. He seems pretty intense. Oh.
Good morning.
Why mine? You're looking as cute as always.
Oh, stop that, funny man. Oh, it went from wannabe Russian to wannabe from New Orleans. Voodoo. I'm talking about the voodoo mon. You too, manager mon. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this voice. That's right. Today's your first day back, friend. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. I pray to you to the voodoo for your swift recovery. I was really shocked when the accident happened. I even thought you were dead when I saw you.
It seems like this girl is your junior. Oh, wait a sec. She thought you were dead? Oh, hold on. Does that mean that this girl was at the scene of the accident?
Okay, that's enough. You can all chat after work. Everyone get dressed.
Oh, right away, boss man.
Ah, it's already time. I guess it can't be helped. You'll need to wait until after work to ask her. Oh, you still haven't been able to gather more details from Shinba about the accident.
Because I haven't been given any dialogue options, you fucking twit.
This might trigger an important memory. Oh, I can't wait for work to be...
You don't have to do shit, you little elf spirit Shinigami demon, whatever the hell you are.
Welcome to... Ah, that's wrong. It's welcome back. Oh, oh. Even though we know what to say, it still doesn't come very naturally. Oh.
Welcome back, master. Please have a seat right this way.
Wow, Tom has a really splendid butler. It looks like you need to try a little harder. Oh, your body is starting to hurt a little. Are you okay? Do you need some rest?
Good work, Lamashtu. You could take a break now. I've got to take some garbage outside. You know, we had a rat problem in the larder that I had to take care of. You know what I mean? Rat problem. It's because someone broke a murder. No. It's already lunchtime. You seem to be very focused in your work. That's good. We need focused workers when we're going to raid those moolies who've been stepping on our turf. This is an Italian town. We built a Catholic church here, and it will stay that way. We Italians, we give a shit about faith. You should go home for today, and try to get some rest until the day after tomorrow. I will need your expertise then to take care of a further rat problem. You worked very hard for your injuries. That's good. We need that kind of enthusiasm in this family. I see.
I see. So you're done now. Oh, that moment he said you were done, all the tiredness came crashing over us. I was hoping we could ask about the accident, but I don't think we can just wait here until mine and Tom get off work. You'll be back here the day after tomorrow, so you can just ask then. Let's just go home for now.
Hey.
Wait, Shin? Why is he here? Didn't he have class today?
What happened with prep school? What happened with prep school, mon ami? I'm just on lunch. I'll head back after saying hi to Waka. Waka.
Wait, who was Waka again? Since he's looking for him here, maybe he's referring to the manager.
Did you work? Did you do okay? I worked today. I wrote about my feelings, you know. I've been feeling very down lately. Like, my life just doesn't matter, you know. We're just surrounded by all these pathetic humans, and I just feel more related to, you know, higher beings like vampires and demons, who are a reflection of the darkness inside me. It went well, eh? We served lots of the customers. It was very good. I served lots of baguette, and we ate some French cheese. Also, delicious wine. Idiot, you've always been a klutz, and now you've lost your memories. There's no way it went well. Can't. You should realize you are a burden on everyone. I'll go apologize for you. Just wait here. Fucking cut us.
Lamashter, wouldn't it be better if you went with him?
Why are you coming along? Well, whatever, man. Why, if it isn't shit. It's been a while. How have you been, sonny boy? Well, hello, Walker. I've been fine. Also, I'm sorry for any trouble she caused today. I'm sure she's probably been a lot less present than usual due to her injuries, but I'll help her recover as quickly as possible.
Wow, I didn't expect that from Shin at all. I knew he was pretty serious when he apologized to your dad, but this really makes him seem like he isn't younger than you.
It makes him seem like he's a douchebag. Don't worry, sonny boy. I fully understand that their injuries haven't healed yet. She actually was... What is it with this fucker at the weird bandages fetish? That's... Oh, man. She actually was quite lovely in those bandages with her uniform on. I wish you could have seen her. Oh yeah, I took some pictures from the corner. I'm good. Anyway, you should let her have some rest. I'm sure you have your own studies to get to, don't you? I'll see you again sometime. I'm looking forward to it, sonny boy. Anyway, I'm going to head back now. Go straight home, alright? No, I'm going to the bar first.
You know, Shin is actually pretty reliable. He's done a lot for you up until now. But the people at work here are a little weird too, but they don't seem to be bad people at all. In fact, it's almost scary that I can't find any reason to be worried. I just...
You know what it is with Shin? You gotta keep this shit in mind. Nothing's free. Nothing's free ever. People always want shit in return. And this Shin guy always like, you know, putting in the hours for you. Oh yeah. He wants your hand in marriage. And if you don't give her a hand, he's gonna freak out. He's gonna be like, ugh, I did all of this shit for you. And you just, you know, and you just don't want nothing to do with me. Yeah, that's how it works. If you become a lady servant, then yeah, that's not the way to go. That's not the path.
In fact, it's almost scary, and I can find reasons to be worried. I just hope tomorrow goes as well as today did.
How old is this Orion bastard?
What shall we do today? Shin said he has prep school and you have the day off work. Want to go for a walk? There was the doorbell. Maybe you have a guest. Oh, it's Toma and there's a girl with him. I wonder who she is.
Oh fuck, do I need to come up with a new voice? Oh no, she actually looks pretty cute. I like her boobs. Do people walk around dressed like this in Japan? Mind if we come in? Sawa was saying she always wanted to see you. So I brought her along. Oh, this girl's...
Oh, this girl is Sawa. Oh, Lamashtu, do you recognize her? Anyway, you should let them in.
Oh shit. Alright. Let's see. Sawa, what are you? Oh, this is tough. Let me think. Can I do a Russian accent? What crazy ordeal this has been. I'm glad to see you're doing well, friend. The hospital you were in was really... Oh, it's probably gonna devolve into like a voodoo accent again, but... The hospital you were in was really far, so I'm sorry I couldn't go and see you.
Oh, really far? I thought you were pretty close.
Oh, sorry, Sawa. I guess you didn't know. The past 2 days she's been in the hospital was pretty close to here. She stayed in Shinanano for about a week, and then she was transferred to the local branch. Wait, really? Oh, I could have gone to see her.
Oh, wait, what's Shinanano? The Shinanano I've heard about is a sightseeing area, so you were in a hospital there?
The last time I saw you, you were covered in blood. I was so relieved when Toma told me that you were okay. I prayed to you in Orthodox church with family. I was very concerned for your well-being. He told me that at the time that I was probably still in shock, and that we should just leave things to Sheen. But it was so hard just to wait for any news.
Wait, so what does this mean? So, not just mine, but Sawa as well at the scene, and the accident happened in Shinano. I wonder what you could ask them without drawing suspicion. What do you think, Lamashtu?
Tell me about the accident. Huh? I don't really recall. I don't really know enough to go into much detail, you understand? Hey, Sawa, I don't think she has any clear memories of the day of the accident. Wait, seriously? Seriously? It just seems like she doesn't know how she was injured or how the accident happened.
Should you really have let them know that?
Yeah? Why the fuck not? What is this? Is this a Tom Clancy novel or something? Alright, I guess it's pretty common in car accidents and stuff to forget about what happened. You see, you were undergoing illegal street race for Mexican drug cartel, and they bet a lot of money on you, but your car spun out of control due to sabotage from Albanian mafia. Yeah, exactly. I think it would be best if we assume she doesn't remember anything about what happened that day.
I see. If you put it that way, it doesn't seem like a huge deal that you'd need to go back to the hospital for this. Shin and Toba have been coming up with some very convenient explanations.
Has Shin told you anything about what happened? Well, she's only recently started forgetting her memories. She remembered it all before. Oh my god. And I'm pretty sure Shin doesn't want to talk about that accident. It's pretty rough memory for him too. I see. Then you must be super curious about what happened to you, my friend. Alright, in that case, I'll tell you about that day. Well, as you know, as much as I know anyhow. Let's see. So, the three of us, Shin and mine, all went to Shinano for a little vacation. Do you remember that?
Not at all. But we do now, thanks to you. Keep talking.
On the second night, you and Shin went off somewhere. But later on, he came back alone, looking all pale. He said you two were goofing around. We were having anal sex. Alright, and you didn't realize you were right by the edge of a cliff. Then you... What? Then you fell. He tried to murder me. He's Hannibal Lecter. It was dark and he couldn't see you far down, so he asked us to help search for you. Accident. Wait, you
fell off a cliff? I heard it was an accident, but I assume a car accident. This is unbelievable.
After that, our guests at Mountain Lodge started searching, even people who had nothing to do with us. You were found collapsed at bottom of cliff, ways away. All of it happened in the span of about an hour. You were covered in injuries and totally unconscious. Begin. Lamashtu, there you are, baby. Are you okay? Can you stand up? You're broken, like my soul. Shin, you came for me, mon ami. Thank you, I am injured. Lamashtu, what's wrong?
Whoa, getting dizzy again.
Are you okay? Are you dizzy? Perhaps you need to go see doctor.
What was that just now? That was a memory being found. It must have been brought on by that story. What's wrong? Did you remember something bad? Is it about...
Oh, what? What's wrong? Did you remember something bad? Is it about the accident? I remember being found, oui. It was a very relieving moment, just like Liberation Day from the Axis powers during World War II. Wait, you remembered, but I heard from Iki that you were unconscious when they found you. Fuck another guy, and I gotta make up a voice for.
What? What could that mean? And who's that, Lamashtu? Do you recognize that name?
Well, obviously I don't. You must really be confused. Do you remember Iki and Kent? The guests were there at the lodge too. Even though they were just strangers, they ran off into the forest to look for you. Isn't that so very cool of them?
Wait a minute. Then what was that memory just now? Shen was calling to you when you were collapsed, right? Was that a different time?
What's wrong, sister? Was that too much information at once? Are you feeling confused, perhaps? I remember I was feeling very confused, like when I started to go into puberty and I was in the locker room with my soccer team and... well, actually, forget that. Are you okay? Hey, are you okay? Sorry, did I say too much at once? I feel very bad if I hurt you, my friend. Death before dishonor. I don't really know what to say to someone with missing memories.
You're remembering things, but it seems like the memories themselves are still unstable.
I guess it really is possible to lose memories well after an event happened. Right, after accident I heard that you were desperate to let everyone know that it wasn't Shin's fault. The police were suspicious that Shin planned your fall, but you were defending him. Ooh, this sounds like a good example of Stockholm Syndrome. I don't trust that Shin bastard.
What? He intentionally made you fall?
Oh, fucking A-right he did. I wouldn't really say he was their number one suspect now. Well, who the fuck else could be number one suspect? It was more like they were questioning him for a while. Like, oh my god. Shin was saying that it was his fault you fell after all.
Oh, he did that before. To you and your dad.
But since even the victim was insisting it was just an accident, they released him fairly quickly. Well, it wasn't really that quick, right? I mean, he didn't come back for an entire day. How the fuck am I like covered head to toe like in bandages though if I just fell off a cliff? Wouldn't that, you know, just basically put me in a wheelchair for a while? Or permanently? Right, that struck to me as strange. From what I heard, there was a difference in your testimonies that made them suspicious. Oh, fuck. But that's pretty common. People get confused immediately following an accident. Honestly though, you seem more confused now. Yeah, I guess you're right. I definitely don't need to get myself into accident. I can't even remember what I ate for lunch yesterday. I ate Jets for dinner. Saga, that's pretty bad. You'd better do something to exercise that brain of yours. Is Shin okay? He's fine. Well, as long as you don't tell the police something like, Shin really did push me off that cliff.
Oh, so I guess that memory really was from another time. But I see. Now that we have the whole story, I can see why Shin feels responsible for your injuries. Although it wasn't his fault, neither of you know you were on a cliff. I'm sure that he's still worried about it. He feels so guilty about it. Yet there are still people who think these terrible things about him, like it wasn't an accident. That really was an accident, right? You believe that, don't you? It was all just a happy accident, just like John F. Kennedy's death. But don't worry, Shin. Shin might not act like it, but he really cares for you. He wouldn't push you off a cliff at all.
Jimi Hendrix was killed by the CIA.
And I'm sure that memory you have is even more evidence in favor of believing in Shin, right?
Good morning, Llama Stew. Close the door. You're making my food cold. Today's another half day for you. It looks like you've gotten a lot better now, but you should still take great care not overdo it, alright? Alright, lady girl. Ooh, maybe I could like do a Don Corleone voice with him, but nah, I'm not really gonna risk it.
Alright, do your best. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, madam. I'll be waiting your return. Alright, perfect. It's going well, Llama Stew.
Looks like you've gotten used to it already. Maybe it really does suit you to have Shin boss you around so strictly. I have my boyfriend order me strictly around in the bedroom, if you know what I mean.
No, I'm not gonna say we can do without any more of that. Well, half a day sure flies by when you're working.
Good work. At this rate, we'll be running the whole city before the year's out. We'll be pushing them moolies out of their turf next Monday. The Chinks are next. Seriously, when I first heard the news from mine, I was in a complete and total panic. 'Cause I thought that someone spilled the beans and put my business in danger. My hands were trembling quite a bit. I ended up dropping plates in front of customers several times.
Manager, you were really that worried?
If that pretty face... You know, I'm recommending Lamash to like bring some pepper spray to work. If that pretty face of yours had been injured, this cafe would have lost its greatest asset. Get it? Asset. How frightening.
No.
Really, girlfriend. Everyone was so shaken up at the time. Tomo was especially bad, man. Hey, you don't need to mention that. But these were pretty cray-cray. You were shouting at Sheen, and then you ran off. So I was on the verge of tears. That should be expected. For Saga and me, that was really an incredibly worrying moment. And yet, Sheen was so calm. He was calm like voodoo spirit in middle of night.
What?
Mine. To be honest, friend, I was kind of scared. His girlfriend fell off a cliff right in front of his eyes, but he was still super calm. He called the police and explained the situation, and he didn't even make an effort to search for you. There's nothing wrong with what he did. He might have looked calm, but I'm sure he was beyond shocked too. And dating a murderer. And I heard some scary rumors about Shin's dad being a murderer. Huh, call it. Call it last episode about a domestic abuse. It wasn't murder, it was involuntary manslaughter. Right. Even if he didn't intend to kill, he still killed someone. That's you know, pretty simple to understand, right, Mon? Are you filled with spirits of lies and confusion, Mon? I heard he got drunk. He was possessed by the bad spirits, Mon, and got into a fight with some guy. Couldn't that personality have been passed on to Shin through, you know, the spirits of the ancestors, Mon? When I think about that, after what happened that day, it makes me really scared of Shin. I'll seriously get mad if you say any more. Gosh, don't talk about my boyfriend. We compared penis size in elementary school. It's true that Shin's father got in a fight and killed someone. I mean, that stuff just happens, you know, girlfriend. But that has nothing to do with Shin. Like, oh my gosh, I mean, it's not like parents have an influence on the children or whatever. And it's not like you know the details about that incident, or do you, mine? Do you really believe rumors over your friends? I'm sorry. I have been filled. I was being possessed by spirits of confusion and treachery. But you have filled your words filled me with good spirits, Mon. I see lights clearly now. That was terrible of me to say. I will pray to voodoo spirit for forgiveness. Yeah. Merci, Thomas. Oui. I thought that one. I was just defending Shin. There's no need for you to thank me. Although I understand why you'd be thankful toward anyone who defended Shin. Alright, that's enough from you louts. Back to work. Shin might be a lonely cat, but he wouldn't hurt a girl he cherishes so much. There is no reason to doubt him. He's part of this family. He's a made man. and he makes sure the businesses stay in line and realize who calls their shot in this neighborhood. The whole waterfront is right under my thumb. Anyway, why don't we all have lunch?
Even though the manager said that, it sounds like there were a lot of people who suspect shit. And that's probably because his attitude is the type to arouse suspicion among people who don't know him. What do you think? I'm starting.
What do I think? I'm thinking domestic abuse in the making. Like, Shin is unstable. Don't marry that dude. Don't. Stay away from him. Oh, fuck. Got time? Wanna go somewhere? Oh, I still got the Derek voice in my head.
He shows up without calling or texting, and that's the first thing he says when he sees you. Oh, we could ask about your injuries at least, or ask how work's going, or how you're feeling, at least something nice.
Before we go to the park, or to the school with Toma, that's all I could think of.
Oh, he wasn't talking about a date. This is how to help you recover your memories. In that case, wouldn't it be better to talk about the accident rather than elementary school, where he compared dick sizes with his yellow friend? I think it's bad not to ask Shin anything and only hear negative rumors from other people. You also still need to ask Shin about that memory you have him of finding you that night.
Alright, let's do it. What? I need way more dialogue options, man. The main character's way too timid for my liking. Is this a loading screen, or...? I see. So I found you, huh? I don't know what you're remembering, but I never found you. Told me the others are right. The people who found you were these guys, Icky and Kent, who just happened to be staying at the lodge. I heard Icky is a college student, and that Kent is a graduate student. That's all I know. Well, I also know war and depression and darkness.
So, even Shin is saying that the others are right.
I waited for you. I waited at the lodge for the ambulance and the police to arrive. I knew the police would want to question me anyway. Someone had to stay at the lodge to relay the information to them. I would just make things faster for me to be there, since the police would have called for me anyway.
Oh, I see. So Shin didn't search for you so he could explain things to the police. That actually sounds pretty reasonable.
After you were found, the police car and the ambulance arrived, and I was taken to the station. Our testimonies were different, so the police decided they were going to keep me in hold for a day. But the difference in our story were really minor. In fact, I lied about them. But when I lie, I also tell the truth. Right? Also, what I just told you about me lying to the police, that was also a lie.
Wait, why would he lie about something like that?
Now that I think about it, I should have told the truth from the start. Because, you know, I told you a lie. I think I was just upset. Oh yeah, here it comes, the domestic abuse. You said, I ran because he was teasing me in your testimony, but I said, I jumped out at her from behind in my testimony. In reality, what you said was closer to the truth. From your footprints, they determined that you ran away from something before you fell. I mean, I may have also wielded a knife, but it was actually just to tickle you with the knife. There wasn't really much reason for me to lie about it. That's just what I happened to tell them. Because you see, at that time, I was actually asking if I could go to your room that night. That was hard to explain, so I just ended up making up a stupid lie, like that I jumped out at you from behind to scare you. But it's true.
Well, it's true. That would be hard to tell the police. Not only that, but you ended up running when he asked.
I actually wasn't kidding at that time. So what you said is technically a lie too, if we're gonna go down that road. Although it's still a lot closer to the truth than what I said, but it wasn't anything that was super serious either. It was just that nobody but us knew what we were talking about before the accident, and that trail of footprints was there. It might be trivial, but I still lied. Of course, they would suspect me. The only reason I was released was because you cried and defended me. And oh jeez, look at that smile face. I'm really thankful that you have such a nice asshole.
I see. It sounds like you really liked Shin before you lost your memories.
You ended up with fairly minor injuries. I guess the police didn't see the need to press further. Anyway, that's my side of the story. Do you believe me?
Ah, sure. I mean, tell him what he wants to hear.
Oui, oui, monsieur. I believe you, mon ami. Oui, oui. Baquet, Eiffel Tower. I see. Thanks. Now, I've written to you some poetry.
Let's see. Hold on. Well, what the fuck are we waiting for? You're ruining the flow of the show.
I can't stand the skulk. Bad men never grieve. Kids are born to avenge. Cowards to their knees. He's totally absurd in his bad-caped cowl. Wonder why the Joker laughs so so loud. Then it could. It's easier to. What? Alright, I've got this poem written just for you, my baby. Emo warrior princess. She has dangerous thoughts in her kitty slippers. She shines when those around her only sparkle. There are dark angels in her stuffed bear collection. She's a gothic emo warrior She's a gothic stoner emo warrior princess. She wants to be heard, and it's dreamy things she's gonna say. She's sketched in beautiful ways. In my heart. I wrote that just for you, baby. Do you like my poetry? Well, I shouldn't be the one being comfortable. You're in a worse situation than I am.
Oh, you think? You think? Dumb bastard.
I'm pretty worried, and I'm totally serious. Sorry.
Yeah, just like the BP oil company.
I probably should have told you about all this sooner. Having you ask others just made things more problematic.
I need to tell people my bullshit story, huh?
When I tried to talk about that day, I remember really awful things. Like your scream when you fell into darkness. I could just feel my heart be consumed by darkness and depression and rage. Rage at the world for being so cruel, for being so oppressive. You know, we're just destroying Mother Nature with our ignorance and disrespect. Like your scream, and how long I had to wait before the people looking for you came back. I was actually also grabbing one out in the bathroom, but details. And then you were brought back covered in blood, and all that time I was being questioned without knowing how you were. I saw the cuts on your neck when you were brought back. It looked like you were bleeding a lot. It's a miracle you got off so easily. I heard that if they hadn't found you as soon as they had, you might have died. I was even thinking that it was my fault that you almost died. I'm just so weak. But one day I shall be a vampire. But for now, I can't forgive myself. I couldn't do anything. Nothing at all. You were right there in front of my eyes. Just a few seconds before me, you were in my arms. But then... Sorry. I still don't want to think about it. It hurts my soul. Well, I've got some more poetry for you, baby. I call this Goth Night. Took my hands, pulled me into a room where moms and dads danced to the cure. Leaned against the wall and the neon glow was harsh. Bent my back against the edge and leaned in with orbit gum whisper, do you want to get out of here?
I still don't know but I don't think he didn't do anything about it. She said you might have died if you can. If you were found later, if Shin had run off by himself to look for you, it might have been too late. Shin, your correct decision to ask everyone for help is what saved this girl's life. There's no doubt about it.
I was safe thanks to you, Shin. My mon ami. Oui, oui, merci. Baquet. Croissant. Yeah, you said that plenty of times. But I could still feel the darkness tugging at my soul. You say the same thing every time I apologize, even without your memories. I gotta stay there. But if you had been more careful about our surroundings, you never would have. Oh yeah, it begins. That fact won't change. This is my fault.
Hey, Lamashtu. Shin is really sorry about this, and he doesn't seem like a person who would try to hurt you. Your injuries were just an accident, but then again, what was that mysterious memory? Oh, it must be some sort of mistake.
Alright, we're gonna call it an episode here. See you guys later. Hope you're enjoying this shit show.